What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. Today I decided to go online and check out a lot of different Uber driver improvement courses. If you don't know what these are Uber approved courses in different markets that help a driver improve his or her rating when it falls below a certain threshold. Now, a lot of you have probably never experienced this. I haven't, but it happens, and when it does, these improvement classes are an absolute necessity to become reactivated and continue driving on the Uber platform. So I reviewed a lot. A bunch of them. Now, obviously, I did not go through each course and take each class. These things are fairly expensive, and there are a lot of them out there, so that's not really an option. But what I did do is I went to each one of the websites, and that was my very first impression, right? Here's the way I feel about it. I'm going to give you my logic real quick. If these people are offering a driver improvement course, which is directly related to customer service, right? This is a service industry, and they too are offering a service to us who are their customers, then very similar to ride sharing, your first impression is critical. And the first impression a passenger is going to have with us is our vehicle when we pull up. If we show up with a dirty car or a car that looks, unprofessional, then, that could obviously lead to a bad rating from the beginning. The same goes for the website design. Maybe the design itself does not really speak to the quality of the service they provide, but in my opinion, if you're retraining drivers in customer service, then your website being the first place that drivers are going to see, it should be impeccable. It should be very well put together, well designed, very clean, just like a passenger would expect of a driver's car. This is an important part of driving with Uber because if your rating falls below traditionally about a 4.6, you're looking at being deactivated, and these courses are mandatory at that point if they offer it to you. Not every driver gets offered the opportunity to take a course and be reactivated, but it's important to understand what you're going to be dealing with when it comes to these classes. So I'm going to start. Like I said, I reviewed several, but I narrowed it down to 6, and I'm going to start with number 6. Okay, number 6 is a company called Black Key. Now, off the bat, I didn't even get to review it, but it is my number 6 pick, okay, because I wanted to stick with the ones that are authorized by Uber to retrain drivers. So, Black Key, scratch. I couldn't even get to the website. When I tried logging on to their website, I got a warning message from Google Chrome telling me that the website was not secure and it did not recommend me continuing to the website. I never even got there because when it comes up with a warning, I'm not going any further. That website, number 6. Number 5, Project 5 Star, STARR. I gave it a poor rating as well. The website was not professional at all. And the reason I say this is because they have a background and a foreground on their website. The background picture was upside down. It was a group of people, and they were holding what looked like notepads or something, but it was completely flipped upside down. So I'm looking at it. It almost gave me a headache. Honestly, just looking at it, I don't know if it's an accident. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it was intentional. I just didn't think it was professional at all. I didn't get any further than the landing page because if I don't see something that looks even semi-professional, I don't even want to mess with it. Number 4. Now, here's the thing. Number 4 and number 3, you could put them in either order, okay? 3, 4, 4, 3. Doesn't matter because what I got from both of these was they are operated by the same company, Yellowtail. Got number 4. It's an average website. It's not spectacular, but it's functional. It looks decent. It works. The class is approximately 2.5 hours, and it's a $50 course. And from what I reviewed, it covers the DC, Maryland market. Now, number 3, which again comes back to Yellowtail, is called DC Driver Training. I gave it very poor. Okay, and like I said, the reason why I've got number 4, which was an average, below number 3, is because honestly, they're the same website. It doesn't matter how you rate them. They're run by the same company, from what I can tell. So number 3, DC Driver Training. Very, very poorly designed website. I mean, it's bad. And it has the Yellowtail logo, which was number 4 on my list, in the upper left-hand corner. So I'm pretty certain that it's just redirecting traffic from DC Driver Training back over to Yellowtail. I'm almost certain of it. So I didn't go any further than that. And number two is a pretty big one. It's 7x7. It's 7x7. Okay. I gave it a very good rating. It's available in 12 markets. The course is $65 and it's 2.5 hours. Now, as far as the website and the curriculum goes, it looks decent. It looks like a decent course without a doubt. I was able to find a review, 2 reviews actually, one from the Observer and one from Forbes. So I'm going to read to you a clip from the Observer Business and Tech. It read, Uber drivers we spoke to said the test administered by 7x7 Uber had little to no value in terms of useful information. The driver said it could be mildly helpful if you had absolutely no experience driving in the city to get an overview of the map and streets, but that little of that information would be valuable once they hit the city streets. Kind of sad, because I kind of had some hopes for 7x7 here, but saying that basically you're paying for a course that offers you no value, that's very discouraging. Forbes came out, and I didn't even have to pull anything from Forbes other than the title. The title alone spoke volumes to me. The title of the Forbes article read, Uber skimps on driver training, then charges drivers $65 for basic driver skills course. So, my rating of the website and what the curriculum looks like, I felt it was very good. But when you're going off of what people are saying about it, not so much. My number 1 slot goes to a company called R3Z Solutions. I gave this one an exceptional rating. They have 2 courses. One is 40 to 60 minutes. It's pre-recorded and it's $70. But if you have a referral from Uber, say for example your rating has fallen within what they call a danger zone, they might send you a referral to this company and the class is then only $35. Now, at the point in time when your rating falls into this danger zone, they don't require you to take this course. It is an optional course. But I would highly recommend, if you get the warning from Uber about your rating and to take this class, I highly recommend that you do it. It's $35 if you take the initiative and just go ahead and do it with the Uber referral. The next course is an 85 to 100 minute course, and this particular course right here is what really gives them the exceptional rating. It's what sets them aside from the rest of the competition. One-on-one, guys. You get to sit down individually with an instructor. You have questions, you have concerns, you get to sit with them and have those questions and concerns addressed immediately. Now I'm going to read to you a little snippet that I took from an article. I should have written down what article it was. I did not, but either way, this is from the owner and founder, Rez Laboy. He says as follows in the article. We do an unorthodox style of training where we sit down directly with the driver, one-on-one, in a coffee shop. We do scenario-based discussions and a lot of role-playing to show how communication can impact their ratings. We try to place the driver in that situation spontaneously and see how they respond to it. So, we train them through self-discovery of what they have been doing wrong and how they can improve it. Now, this course, if taken without an Uber referral, is $125. This is unbeatable. Okay, if you feel like you could improve on your ratings and you feel like, you're afraid perhaps that your rating is getting down to a dangerous level, This would be a class to take one-on-one. If you have questions, you want to sit down with a professional, these people are authorized by Uber to retrain you, and then Uber will take basically their perception of you and how you did in the course to determine whether you're reactivated or not. These are the people you want to go to, okay? If you want to really improve your customer relations, if you want to improve your driver rating, learn how to make more money and how to become more profitable, this is the way to do it. You can't find this anywhere else. You get to sit down person to person and work through all of your issues, and doing these these role plays, absolutely crucial in my opinion, because you're going to be dealing with drivers that have been out there on the road. They've encountered lots of different situations, and they can then put you, maybe a newer driver or a less experienced driver, into some of these situations, and then they can give you feedback on, okay, this situation happened, what would you do? And then they can turn around and say, hey, okay, that's understandable, but what if you had tried this? I love it. I can't say enough good things about them. Like I said, the class is $125 if you take it on your own, or if Uber sends you a referral. And unfortunately, the way you're going to get a referral from Uber is if you were deactivated. And then they will say, possibly, if they want you to take this course, they'll send you a link saying, if you want to continue driving, you have to take this course and pay $100. So either way, there is my top 6 list of driver retraining classes. There's my opinion. If you have any experience with any of them, a few of them, whatever, please comment below so that others can see not just my opinion, but your opinion as well when it comes to dealing with these different companies. As always, like, comment, subscribe, be safe out there, and Uber on.